Welcome to Richard Mabey Presents.
Hello, YouTube friends. This is Richard Mabey with Richard Mabey Presents. It's Thursday, December 7th, 2023, Pearl Harbor Day. Regarding Pearl Harbor Day, my dad, in the aftermath of the Pearl Harbor attack, one of the most unfortunate incidents in American history, U.S. history, also Hickam Airfield was hit hard by the Japanese attack. And shortly thereafter, my dad, who was in the 7th Army Air Corps, was dispatched to Hickam Airfield and was one of the airmen who helped to clean up Hickam Airfield. And it was he very, very seldom could talk about it. It was a horrendous thing. Just a horrible, horrific, evil example of man's inhumanity to man. So, with reverence and respect and solemn spirit, play a respectful appreciation of the service people who were killed at the Japanese attack at Pearl Harbor and at Hickam Airfield. So yeah. Okay, back to the program. I got my Horizon Communications baseball cap, the ad agency I worked at for about 8 or 9 years, and they went belly up. And the old joke, I did my part to see them go belly up. Worked in the editorial department, started as a proofreader, and then eventually got to do some copywriting. So it was a learning experience for me. And I got the old, this is kind of a roguey day. I got the old Bill Elliott, old Bill Elliott sweatshirt. I think this sweatshirt, 90, 10, 20. It's well over 30 years old. It's seen its day. But it's just kind of, the sweatshirt to wear around the house. Going to check out 10 more of from my comic book collection of the first edition comic books. That's the number one. Now, there's a game that DC did, and I think Marvel did it as well, where the first edition they would number it number 0. So even though it's not a number 1 edition, if it's number 0, it's still a first edition, premier edition of that title. So I count it as the the first edition. So without further ado, let's have some fun. Okay, from 1984, October 1984, Time Machine number 1. Time Machine, there's the coveted one. Time Machine number 1. Okay, moving right along. This comic book is relatively rare, rather rare. Let me see what the exact date on it is. They have this thing, Now Comics. They put the information at the back page. November 1989, Green Hornet number 1. There it is. There's the coveted number 1, Now Comics, the Green Hornet number 1. This is worth a few bucks. Okay, from November of 1987, from Imperial Comics, kind of like one of these like small press comic book companies, Battle to the Death number 1. And there's the coveted #1. Battle to the death, #1. One of the most humorous comic books DC ever published. And I don't know how long it ran for. This is from, let me see here. I'll be right there, folks. I gotta take it out of the bag here to find out what the info is. This is a pretty humorous comic book. Let's see, where's the info here? From, so hard to read this, December 2018. December 2018. Get set for this one. Get set for this one. Superman and Top Cat. Superman and Top Cat. There's Top Cat. And there's Superman. And there's the coveted #1. Top Cat and Superman. Probably one of the dumbest comic book titles that DC ever put out. So let's get a kick out of that. Let's see. I should have taken them out of the bags before I did this. I'm so in the moment. I'm so improv, you know. Oh, there's a bug crawling up my leg. I can't take it. The glamorous life of a YouTuber. From October 1992. Tom and Jerry, #1. And there's the coveted one. Tom and Jerry. There's Tom. There's Jerry. Tom and Jerry, #1. Now this one is what they did is they stopped publishing Justice League of America for a while, DC, and then they brought it back to life. You know, the Justice League, started publishing it again. Let me see. This is September 2006. The rebirth of Justice League of America. And I don't know why they do this, but the #0, how dumb is that? You know, #0. It's actually the premiere edition of the rebirth of Justice League of America. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. Oh, this comic book is worth a few bucks. From November 1989, right after the big Batman movie came out. Batman Legends of the Dark Knight #1. And there it is, the #1. They really played the numbering low-key on that, #1. Let me see if it comes out. Let me see. #1. I don't know if I can get the focus in there good enough. #1. Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, November 1989, #1. That's worth a few bucks. And then what happened was, for a while they stopped quite a while they stopped publishing Aquaman. Then they brought Aquaman back. From 1989, Aquaman #1. And there is the one. One is the loneliest number that you ever do. There it is, Aquaman #1. There it is, the #1. Okay, going right along. New Wave #1 from Eclipse. It says there were error pages. Now I don't know if that's makes it more valuable or what. I really have to find out. But 50 cents, New Wave. Let me see when they published this. I really should have taken it out of the bag first. You know, I'm so unorganized. Let's see. This is from June 1986. New Wave #1. And there it is. First issue, New Wave #1, and it was only 50 cents. Okay, and last but not least, I can't appreciate this comic book because I don't have any 3D glasses. But this is from Blackthorn Publishing, July 1986, Bizarre 3D Zone. And there it is. There's the number 1. Number 1. And it was priced at $2.25. But check it out here. I don't have 3D glasses. I don't have 3D glasses, so I can't look at that. The whole comic book's in 3D. So, Bizarre 3D Zone, Blackthorn Publishing, from July 1986. And that's so that's 10 more of my premiere edition comic books from my comic book collection. Some of them are worth a few bucks. Well, actually, all of them are worth a few bucks, but some are worth quite a bit. So I'm going to close. This was fun, and I like to do these comic book review, comic book themes every so often. Be it the premiere editions or the classic illustrated, things like that. And it's nice to be on the back porch, kind of relaxing kind of Thursday. So if you like this video, please smash the like button and write down some comments. I don't know if you can hear that or not. People are always cutting down their hedges or cutting down the trees. I don't get it, So anyway, and then comments. Oh, and then if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Just smash the subscribe button, hit the bell on the right-hand side. It lets you know when I put up new videos. So I'm going to sign off. So stay happy, stay positive, stay healthy. This is Richard Mabey. Signing off. Bye for now.